What's going on, fellas? Football fellas, basketball fellas, baseball, luge. How we all doing, guys? We got episode number 4 of the All Sports Podcast. How we feeling today, guys?
I'm feeling fantastic, man. Justin Houston, AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Our defense standing out 11 straight games, forcing a turnover. Man, we don't even need an offense. We just need our defense. That's all we need. Defense wins championships, right? I'm on cloud nine, brother. I'm sure you guys are feeling like you're on cloud nine.
I mean, hey, Patriots fans, we're feeling nice after that win. I mean, Carolina fans, we'll get into that later on in the show. Harrison's feeling very good about his Panthers. Super Bowl champions very soon.
They play tomorrow.
Oh, that's right, Thursday Night Football.
Yeah.
But
No, Duke.
He's already on Duke season already. But let's get into it. Talk about me and Frankie's Patriots. The Patriots, they had a great win, 26-3. But I don't know about you, Frankie, but I'm feeling like Mac Jones wasn't looking like himself offensively.
Oh no. He's terrible. I don't know what's going on.
I mean, here's the thing. Defensively, we look great. Matthew Judon's leading the league in sacks, 11.0 sacks, leading Michael Parsons, who's in second. I'm not too worried about our defense. It's just that our offense needs to get up and going right here and right now from this point on, because we're on a bye week, thank God. We played the Jets, we play the Vikings, then the Bills, Cardinals, Raiders, Dolphins, and then Bills again.
Oh.
So, and I want to get into Josh Allen injury that he could possibly be out for a month, I've been hearing. But I really think with these next couple of games, I think this Patriot team could surprise a lot of people. And, many people probably in the start of the season didn't think that we have a really great offense, or, we kept the same team as we did before. But I think many people are sleeping on this New England Patriots team. I mean, we got great players like Judon. Mac hasn't looking like himself after the injury. I want to get into, is it time for maybe Bailey Zappi to take over for Mac Jones possibly, and have it be Bailey Zappi time for, the Patriots? Because, having Mac Jones come back in the past 2 games hasn't been the right idea. I mean, yeah, we won both of the games, but still, I think he should have came back probably Thanksgiving. What do you guys think about the whole Mac Jones situation?
Yes, so I got a question though too. What about the Colts defense reading our plays and stuff?
I mean, here's the thing. With their reading our plays, it didn't really change anything. We still won the goddamn game. Even if we would have lost that game, even though I couldn't imagine us losing to a backup quarterback. What? And I couldn't even believe that. But
the Colts quarterback is Sam Ehlinger. This man's a college quarterback.
Right.
Do you think Mac Jones is not 100%? Is that what you got out of the game? Do you think he's not in sync? Do you think it's with their system, or do you think what do you guys think? What do you think the issue is with Mac Jones?
I mean, I think that to that point, I think that Mac Jones came back a little bit too early than most people expected. During the Chicago game, they should have had Bailey Zappi. If Bailey Zappi was in the whole time, I bet you we would have had a better outcome than using 2 quarterbacks that have one instincts. But I don't know. I'm just still thinking in my head that it might be time for the Bailey Zappi show, because here's the thing. I have all trust in my quarterback number 1 in Mac Jones, but I just think that, with these past 2 games, sure, during the end of the games, he's been looking great, but to start off the Colts game, he went 3 and out. So, if you're a quarterback in Mac Jones, you have to do a little bit more better. And hopefully during this bye week, he works on, passing the ball more, finding more open wide receivers and, stuff like that.
Well, those high ankle sprains are not easy to recover from. And
Right.
If you come back too soon, that plays a factor into it as well. I'm thinking maybe we'll get into that later. I'm thinking maybe Josh McDaniels, a certain Josh McDaniels, maybe coming back to New England would benefit both sides. You guys do have a great defense, though. You made the Colts look like a. No, I ain't gonna say it, but They're looking. The Colts. The Colts are just bad. I mean, they're so bad that they're going to someone has no experience whatsoever as a head coach, and they're going to a guy running the plays is straight off of analytics. I know
No,
that,
exactly.
which is interesting. But you guys did exactly what you're supposed to do. You played great defense. You held them down. Schedule's tough, but you guys are more than proven to handle business whenever you need to. And that's important.
I think so too. I just see that, a lot of people have been, doubting this New England Patriots team and saying that, they're washed. They don't have anyone good. I mean, we have some okay wide receivers in Jacoby Myers. We just got Devontae Parker in the offseason from Miami. And, our defense has been really well. We've had some injuries to Barrymore, David Andrews, who hopefully after the bye week they can come back healthy, which I think if they can, then this team's going to look more scarier than, anyone expected it to be. But, as of right now, we are a game above 500. We should be 2 games above 500 right now. And we are the 8th seed looking into the possible 7th seed. I think that it could be a possibility this year that you could see every team in the AFC East possibly in the playoffs, because I can't believe I'm saying this, and I've said this before,
The
but I
AFC
think
East
this.
looks so good. The
I
AFC
think
is so good.
who is?
The AFC East, man.
I
The
know. And
Patriots,
here's
the
the thing.
Jets,
I thought
Bills,
it'd be the West.
Dolphins.
I thought it would be the AFC West looking good.
And
The Broncos.
And who would have thought that all 4 teams would be over 500? I mean, we're talking about the NFC East for a couple weeks, and then all of a sudden now you got the AFC East in the discussion. And I don't think all 4 teams are going to go in because they're all going to beat each other up. So I think there is a strong possibility there's going to be 3 teams in the playoffs. But that would be pretty cool. But that would be pretty cool to see. I'd be all for that. That would.
Yeah. I mean, I predicted that every team in the AFC West, because I thought, with the Raiders getting Devontae Adams and, Darren Waller and Josh Jacobs, I would have thought the Raiders would be an easy breeze into the playoffs. Boy, was I wrong with that.
No doubt
Who
about
would have
it.
known?
I had Denver and the Raiders making the playoffs before the season started. That's aged well for me.
Yeah,
I
right.
had the Raiders. I only had the Raiders, not the Broncos. I had the Broncos going 8-9, and then I had the Raiders going 10-7. Chargers 11 and 6, and then Chiefs 12-5.
I mean, I'm going to say this until the day I die. I think that right now in this day of era, the teams are going to have to play through the Kansas City Chiefs, because, no matter what team you have, you're going to have to face Kansas City, because, with Mahomes not having, Tyreek Hill, he needs to have, a top offensive weapon. Thank God he has Travis Kelce, because, I thought he'd be, very terrible without having his, glove right there and Tyreek Hill. But, man, was I totally wrong. He really didn't really need Tyreek Hill. It seems like both Mahomes and Hill didn't really need each other at the end. I know Tyreek Hill, he wanted new beginnings or whatnot, but it seems like both of their teams have been doing fine. Kansas City is first place.
The Chiefs fixed those wide receiver cores because they picked up Juju, they picked up that Valdes Scantling dude, they picked up Kadarius Toney, they picked
from
up
the Giants.
Who else did they pick up? I kind of forgot.
I think that's it, the wide receiver core. But, yeah, I see what you're saying right there. They picked up some really amazing talent. Juju from the Steelers, Scantling from the Packers.
Yeah, Kansas City. Also, Kansas City is well coached as well. They got Andy Reid, which is a huge perspective, because, remember, Mahomes went down for 3 or 4 weeks, and Kansas City still were continuing to win football games without him. So I'm not saying they're going to do great without Mahomes, but they can. If they need to keep moving forward, they will. And Miami, Tua definitely needs to stay healthy for Miami to have any sort of chance, not just for the AFC East, but for the playoffs in general.
Right. I mean, regardless, Miami just got better defensively too, with picking up Bradley Chubb from the Denver Broncos, picking up, a good, decent running back in Jeff Wilson from the 49ers, which I'm glad they took Wilson, because I was hearing that they could also be taking Kareem Hunt away from the Cleveland Browns. But, I still think, many people are sleeping on, Patriots, Dolphins, but, what's that?
What happened?
What happened?
Oh, I was fixing my mic. Hold up.
Oh,
But
okay.
anyways, though, I want to say something though.
Yeah.
I really want the Patriots to pick up Frank Wright as the offensive coordinator.
Yes. We need any offensive coordinator, even if Josh McDaniels loses his job.
No,
You know,
I want him. I want him to be our coach. Listen,
Josh McDaniels or Frank Wright?
Frank Wright.
Oh, thank
Really?
God.
Damn. Why?
Listen.
Why?
Just not that rule. Just not that rule. Just not that rule.
And can we all say though that Frank Wright has been like put in a tough situation with the Colts? He's not a bad
Yes.
coach.
Yeah. I mean,
I
here's the
would-
thing.
Oh, wait, can I say something, Dev? Like,
Yeah, go right ahead.
I won't mind him come to Carolina. Either or. We can put Steve Wilkes as our defensive coordinator, which I don't think he's not bad of a coach to me, to be honest. He's from Charlotte. He's from here. I feel like solving the problem, I feel like him as a defensive coordinator will be okay. But like honestly, it's so up in the air for Frank Wright because I don't know what teams are interested right now at the moment. Washington, maybe
Probably
Carolina.
Probably the season after, 2 years from now. Usually there's a spring of firing of head coaches, and then every couple of years, usually something like that happens.
Honestly, I just think that there's so many up in the air for Frank Wright. He could be an offensive coordinator for the Steelers. He may be a head coach for Carolina. He could be the head coach for Washington if Ron gets fired, which I kind of don't want him to get fired. I love Ron. But the Carolina Panthers pay myself. Either or, like if you're an owner, let's just say that Dev, you're from Washington, like Frankie, you're from the Steelers. Like, would you be interested to having Frank Wright as an offensive coordinator or maybe as a head coach?
It wouldn't be a bad idea for Washington because it seems like they with Heineke at quarter. Here's the thing with the situation what they're going through in Washington. I'm still calling them the Redskins. I don't care what people say. With the organization that they have, and it seems like they need a lot of help. I think they really. I don't think Wentz is the answer, to be honest. Wentz is not the answer for the Commanders right now. I think that roll with Heineke. I think that he's the better quarterback over Carson Wentz.
No doubt about it.
I mean, I would go through it. Start Heineke over Carson Wentz.
Hey, Dev, so you know that episode from SpongeBob? Remember he had that Sunday? We stink!
Yep. Exactly. That's Carson Wentz right now and Aaron Rodgers. We stink. Well, going back to that situation, it's just like go with the fourth Patriots backup quarterback because yes, Heineke was the fourth stringer for the New England Patriots before he went to the Washington Commanders. So if I was the Washington Commanders in that situation, I'd go for Heineke. I would start him. I would release Carson Wentz after the season because I don't think that he's been the best quarterback after coming back from that injury. After winning the Super Bowl with the Eagles when Nick Foles took over his job. So
Heineke is the perfect version of a system quarterback if I've ever seen one, and he's a perfect system with the Washington Commanders. I mean, every time his name gets called up, he performs. Washington has entered the wild card race. You might as well just see what you can do with Carson. I mean, I'm sorry, not Carson Wentz, with Taylor Heineke and play it out.
Right.
Wentz something still doesn't look right with Wentz. Or maybe he just had one good season and he got banged up with the injuries and it's all in his head.
I think it's ever since that injury with the Eagles, he hasn't really been himself. Because after that, being traded to, the Indianapolis Colts, he had an okay season, didn't bring his team to the playoffs. And then going to the, Commanders, I thought it would be a better situation for him to, have a fresh start with Washington. But it's just like, they've had so many different quarterbacks, Kirk Cousins, they had Smith, they've just gone with many different systems.
Let's have this discussion real quick. The best thing, if you are a Washington Commanders fan, that could possibly happen is Snyder selling the team and the guy from Amazon buying the Commanders. That is the fresh start you need if you are a Washington Commanders fan. You need something. Something has to go because nobody wants to play there unless, you're getting this. Nobody does. Right. Now there's a fresh start. Now you're gonna attract talent, and you're the best division in the NFL right now. I mean,
minus the
until
Eagles. Yeah.
until next season, I guess.
No, exactly. I mean, yeah, that's a good situation for sure. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if Scary Terry has signed his extension yet, but I think come the next couple of seasons, he could be looking to start freshly somewhere else. So
I thought he did. No.
yeah, I might be wrong. I think he did sign I think he was the one out of the many wide receivers that so-called wanted to be out in being traded, aka AJ Brown.
He was supposed to go to the Colts, and it was like a last-second back out in the.
It's a good thing he did.
Yeah, thank goodness for that.
Yeah, I mean, thank God he backed out of that situation because I think he'd rather be where the situation right now 4-5 than freaking was it 3-5-1 or something like that. I think that's a better situation for Terry in the situation. But speaking of situations like that. I want to ask you guys this: do you guys think the New York Jets are seriously contenders right now with the record?
No.
Yes,
right now?
I think so.
Playoffs, yes. Contenders, like what are we talking about? Like we talking AFC Championship, Super Bowl?
Are they the real deal right now?
Yeah, they're legit.
Yeah. Okay.
They're legit. Yeah, they're legit. They have a defense. It's a rarity that a defensive coordinator works out as a head coach, and this one it did. And you've got to work through the draft. Sauce Gardner is a prime example of that. You have to work through the draft, and Buffalo had no answer for the Jets defense.
I was shocked.
I'm going to say this one thing right now, and one thing only. Sauce Gardner, dog.
Yeah,
that dude is such a dog on that field, man.
No, I mean, here's the thing.
But thank God the Panthers didn't pick them up because we were stacked on corners.
Right, y'all got J.C. Horn.
J.C. Horn's overrated. He's so overrated.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I could seriously see the Jets not this year, definitely not this year, but maybe in the next coming up seasons, maybe winning a Super Bowl would be nice for that Jets franchise. I mean, I can't believe I'm saying this as a Patriots fan, but I got to give kudos to the New York Jets. I mean,
I do, but their offense is still below average.
Yeah.
As good as they're playing, their offense is still below average.
So here's the thing, though. Zach Wilson's in the way of this Super Bowl.
Frankie.
But you know who they have at quarterback?
Wilson.
You know who they have, guys? You know who they have?
Your boy, Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco. Yes, sir.
That's right.
That's right. I mean, he was top 3 in passing yards before Zach Wilson came back. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and he won your team a Super Bowl too. So I mean,
Super Bowl MVP.
Right? I mean, hey, I'm just surprised, with this, quarterback draft class from last year. Like, Zach Wilson was drafted above Justin Fields and Mac Jones. Like,
yeah.
Zach Wilson's not owing up to, being the number 2 pick in the first round draft. Like, everyone would expect to be him, like, coming out of, I think, Penn State.
You know who he reminds me of, Devin? You know who he reminds me of?
Who's that?
Mitch Trubisky.
Money Mitch. Yep. And why so?
He's just conservative. He's conservative. Except he's got legs. Besides Mitch Trubisky, he just seems to me like he could be a first round pick, kind of like Trubisky, but not. I think it's too high, and the pressure is going to be too much for him. Except for when he picks up the older women, it's not.
No, actually, no. Actually, his nickname is Zach Milf Wilson.
That's a good one.
All right. So can we all agree, though, Justin Fields is the future?
Yeah.
Yeah. For the Bears, yeah.
You know why? Because they're letting Justin Fields be Justin Fields. They have a coach that is letting this. They're having a system run through Justin Fields. Instead of turning him into a pocket passer, which he is not.
Josh McDaniels, stop scrambling. But continue.
No, it's great. He's a run pass option, and there's going to be a future where more quarterbacks are going to be like that, and it's going to make the offenses more lethal, and the defenses more rattled up.
Yeah, because here's the thing: the Bears do have some winnable games. Because I think they're playing the Lions this week. They're playing, the Jets in 2 weeks. Then they're playing the Packers, who aren't the team that everyone expected them to be. Then they're playing another team. So in that situation, I think the Bears could possibly go maybe, 6-7, 7-6. Have a little bit situation right there. But I
So,
could definitely see this team going far
so,
in the near
so,
future.
so the problem with the Bears is they traded away their entire defense. So they're gonna score points, but they're gonna give up more points too. But you know what? They're in the right direction. They got a lot of draft picks going into next season. If they can work on that offensive line and get that defense straightened out again, and they really believe in Justin Fields and build a playbook around Justin Fields, it's going to work itself out for the Chicago Bears. And it's amazing the way they've been playing over the last couple of weeks. It's really fun to watch.
Yeah, I could definitely see. They got the weapons that they got. They got, Chase Claypool from the Steelers, which was kind of a shocker. But I don't know if you saw this, but the Patriots did offer a better offer for Chase Claypool, and the Pittsburgh Steelers said, "Nah, we ain't going to give it to another AFC contender. We're going to give it to the damn Bears."
You know why? You know why? Because they're not like the Detroit Lions, and they're going to trade their top talent to the same conference or the same division. They said, if we're going to get you out of here, get you as far away as possible.
Yeah, he was like, "Nope, no way. We ain't going to give you our best player to another team. Thank you very much."
Unless it was an offer that they you just can't turn down. That's what every team should.
It's okay. We'll talk about that.
If you're
Now here's the thing though. If you guys would tell me the Lions would beat the Packers, I would tell you no way in hell that would happen, and they did.
I couldn't believe it. I still can't believe it.
On my gut, I was thinking between the Packers and the Lions. And I was like, I want to go with the Lions, but no, I'm just gonna be straightforward go with the Packers because Aaron Rodgers and Aaron Jones, JJ Dillon, and all that type of shit.
It seems like the Packers. Sorry. But it seems like, both really great teams in the NFL, last week was their week to lose. You had the Bills losing to the Jets. You had the Packers losing to the Lions, The Chiefs almost lost to the Titans, but it just seems like this season hasn't been going what everyone was expecting it to go,
Yeah.
There's more balance. That's what I love about it. I love the unpredictability and the definition of any given Sunday. And I agree with you, Jack. Going into the season, there's no way I would have predicted the Lions beating the Packers unless it's Week 18 and the Packers have nothing to play for. That's really the only time the Lions can beat the Packers. But this was the first time I looked into that game, and I'm like, the Packers have nobody to throw the ball to. Even though as bad as Detroit's defense is, Aaron Rodgers throws 3 interceptions in the red zone. That is uncharacteristic of even Aaron Rodgers. He never throws interceptions. And
right.
And the Packers just continue to lose in the most creative ways possible. It's amazing.
It's just unbelievable the way that this season has basically turned. The Giants are doing well. The Jets are surprisingly in the Jets are above the Patriots and the Dolphins right now. They are in second place.
It's crazy.
Until after our bye week.
Right, exactly. Where we will take Rampage and we got to become Cleveland Browns fans this week because the Dolphins will be playing the Browns away in Cleveland. So hopefully Nick Chubb they hand the ball to him a lot in order to beat that defense of the Dolphins.
Now is Aaron Rodgers done in Green Bay after the season?
Yep. Hang him up.
Nope.
No, you don't think so?
It's just like
he's making $50 million
if they traded Chase Claypool, it would be a different story. Or they traded DJ Moore, which I wish that. Thank God that didn't happen. But either way, they need to get a wide receiver. So Frankie, what are the free agencies for the wide receivers?
It's
this year.
It's not looking too good. All I see is Juju. That's pretty much it.
I don't think that Juju's staying in Kansas City. Let's just say that for a fact. He's staying. Because he has an elite quarterback, Patrick Mahomes, over a washed freaking Big Ben Roethlisberger.
But Here's the thing:
I'll give you
OBJ is still available.
Yeah, but
If
he
he
might
goes
go
to
to
Green
the
Bay,
Bills.
that'll be a different story, and that means the Packers will be back on track, going like probably like 11-6, maybe.
Huh?
Maybe.
I mean-
That's what I'm saying. Go like 10-7, probably like 9-8, maybe barely.
9-8.
Yeah,
9-8.
barely.
I think Beckham is either going to go to Kansas City. I don't think that's a possibility. And Baltimore.
Honestly, I think the Cowboys.
Yeah, the Cowboys are a sleeper team I've been hearing about.
I've been hearing on Undisputed. You know how many times Skip Bayless been saying about the Cowboys. Listen, I hate the Cowboys.
Let's
You
skip
know,
Bayless.
everyone else hates the Cowboys. I mean, listen. If he goes to the Cowboys, I mean, that's a massive upgrade. If you think about it. You have what? You get Beckham, you get CeeDee, you get Michael Gallup, you have, who else?
Who else do they have on?
That Brown dude?
Dalton Schultz.
Yeah, that Brown dude. I mean...
Yeah, Noah Brown, yep.
I mean, that's a massive upgrade for the Cowboys. I mean, the wide receivers are weak. They're weak.
Well, I'll just say this real quick before we get back to the situation. I'll give you 50 million reasons why Aaron Rodgers is staying with the Packers next year.
All right, let's hear him.
$50 million a year. He's content.
He can't drop down that money.
He doesn't have that killer instinct. Do you see the post game shows? He looks content.
Here's
the thing. I think that you just need to give Aaron Rodgers a little bit more of talent, because I don't think Sammy Watkins, Randall Cobb is going to do you good.
I agree 100%. I think they do need to trade for a wide receiver. I think it's too late for them to go for Odell Beckham, because you don't even know if 9-8 gets you in the wild card now. It might. I mean, besides maybe the top 4 or 5 seeds in the NFC, I mean, 6 and 7 are wide open. So, I mean, that'll be interesting. If I'm Odell Beckham, if I'm thinking, okay, I want to go back to the Super Bowl, what are the teams that are going to give me that chance? You got Patrick Mahomes, who gives you that clarity, and now you have Travis Kelce and Juju Smith-Schuster alongside next to you. You also got the Baltimore Ravens, who arguably have one of the best defenses in the NFL, and you're the number 1 wide receiver with Mark Andrews, with a run by committee kind of game week by week. So, I mean,
all those situations are big. You know, going to the Bills. I don't think he's going to really want to go to the Rams with their situation that they're having right now. The Rams have not looked like themselves. Well, that's one team I'm Xing off.
Well, Matthew Stafford won't know that he'll exist.
Can I say this, though?
Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I won't think that he won't be good on the Ravens, because they won't fit his scheme really well, if you can see it. You know, like, I'm not trying to hate on the Ravens. I think the Ravens already have a good offense, but, like, they don't fit Odell won't fit the Ravens' offensive scheme, if I can see it, in my opinion. They're a running team. Yeah. They're like, in my opinion.
I mean, how much help does...
Oh, go ahead, Frankie.
I was just going to say, how much help does Lamar need?
What does he need?
Yeah, how much help does Lamar need?
A lot.
You got Kendrick Drake on your team. You're good. You got Kendrick Drake. You got a wash Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah,
you're fine.
Yeah, we're fine. Isaiah Likely with our leading receiver had 1 catch, 24 yards last Monday.
Coastal Carolina, from the Carolina area.
Third string Kenyon Drake with 93 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. We're good, guys.
Right.
Yeah, you guys are fine. You guys don't need backup.
I mean, you got a running back 1 as your quarterback. You got a running back 1 as your quarterback. I mean,
I'm not saying anything. I'm not talking smack whatsoever. I think the Ravens are a good team. I think that Odell Beckham Jr. would not fit his scheme really well. If I had to pick which one, probably Dallas, because I've been hearing a lot about Dallas, or either Green Bay. If he goes to Green Bay, it'll be a different story. Everything will be up in the air.
I mean, here's the thing, Frankie. Patriots would be a nice option, but I don't think he's looking to go here. I wish I could say so, but it's not looking like that situation. I mean, another sleeper team that could probably pick him up, and don't be surprised if he goes there, the New York Football Giants.
I won't be
I could see
surprised
that.
about that either.
A reunion.
Or a
I
community.
mean, why not? Because I've been hearing in his tweets say that he he's already won a ring, and basically how he missed the opportunity with being on the Giants. So he already has that one Super Bowl ring. Why not go back to where things started with the New York Giants? And surprisingly, they're 6-2 now, coming out of their bye week right now. I mean, who would have thought?
It is a thing. I think he should go to Cleveland with Deshaun Watson.
No, absolutely not.
No.
I can see it. I can see it.
Really?
No.
I do. Deshaun Watson's better than all the quarterbacks in Cleveland.
Well, I mean, we don't know.
Will he see the field?
Yeah,
I
week
mean,
11 or week 13.
Week 13 against against his old friend in Bo.
But will he be anything like he was like a couple of years ago? I mean,
that's a
2
question.
years.
No.
That's a true question. He hasn't played in over a year and a half. If you guys think about it, from
He just turned 30.
right.
Yeah, but still
30, man.
Yeah, you got condition. You got
Freaking
playing
old fuck.
condition. You're getting tackled again. You're playing 60 minutes. This is different than throwing to wide open targets or throwing them to those little rings or whatever that you're throwing them to. I mean, that's almost 2 years ago since last time he's played.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I mean, who really knows how he's going to play?
That
That's the
would be my only concern. If Deshaun Watson played all season and he was looking really good, I would say, yeah, absolutely. I just think the only problem is he hasn't seen the field in almost 2 years. So we don't know what he's going to be like, and also where the Browns going to be by then. Are they going to be there? Are they going to be out?
I mean, here's the thing. If they're going to be out, I would just roll with Brissett right now. Because, you would get 4 games maybe left in the season. And it's just why would you want to put Deshaun Watson in when you're, not even in a playoff hunt?
And the reason why they would do that, though, is for the system, for him to learn the playbook and get ready for next season.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right. And, I'm just so glad as a Patriot fan that we didn't have to face Deshaun Watson, because if he was out for 6 games, he would have been playing for that 7th game against us. And I think we could have probably lost that game.
So I got one more team I thought of for the Odell Beckham sweepstakes.
Oh, let's see this one.
What do you guys think of the San Francisco 49ers?
Oh my god.
Deebo Samuel and Odell Beckham with Christian McCaffrey at running back?
Oh,
Damn.
yeah, give them the trophy.
Do they have
Give
the
them the
money?
trophy, and let's end it.
I don't know.
That's just
That's actually not a bad team. I didn't even actually think about it, because put them there with Ayuk, with Deebo, with George Kittle, and if you had OBJ and plus
Christian McCaffrey.
Harrison Strand over there, CMC, but as well.
The only team I really see him going to, and I hate to say this, is Buffalo.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like if Von Miller's been kind of tweeting him out during at Twitter and Instagram. So I can't believe I'm saying this, but it seems like if you put Diggs and you put Odell together, man, and if Josh Allen is really this hurt, then this team's going to be cooking. I'll tell you that much. I can't believe I'm saying that as a Patriot fan. You gotta let I mean, speaking of the Bills, yeah, I mean. It seems like, I mean, here's the thing. Does Dig deserves a ring? Yeah, I think so.
It is a thing. Buffalo signs him for 1 year. Then Lamar Jackson comes to New England, and then we get Odell with Lamar Jackson on the Patriots.
Lamar Jackson is not leaving Baltimore.
He is leaving Baltimore.
Not leaving Baltimore. He's getting paid.
He's not going to
I'm
get
saying
paid.
this.
Turn off your Xbox.
I said this every single time. Chris McCaffrey's not going to get traded, and guess what? He got traded. But what will happen if Lamar Jackson might get traded to the Dolphins? Maybe? Are you going to trade him?
Or better, what if he goes to Detroit? That's the whole thing I've been hearing. He said Miami, Detroit, and another third team. I forget what his third team was.
The Bucks.
The Eagles.
Tom Brady.
So here's the thing with Lamar Jackson. Why I think
Yep.
he's with Baltimore. Besides me being the Baltimore Ravens fan, of course I want to keep Lamar Jackson. There is no other team that will build a system around Lamar Jackson the way Baltimore does.
Right.
That they are literally building a system around Lamar Jackson. It doesn't matter who's there. It could be a superstar. It could be a journeyman player. They go out and they bring out the best in each other, and he's the perfect fit for the Baltimore Ravens system right now.
He is.
It's been like that for 4 years.
Right.
What other team halfway through the season, when it looks like their season is done and they're playing for a playoff spot, saying, okay, we're going to completely start our offense all over and build your offense around Lamar Jackson?
I think he's mad. Honestly, I think Lamar's mad because they're not paying him. He wanted a contract before the season.
They're gonna give him more than Watson, and they're gonna add incentives along the way to make sure that he is the highest paid player in the NFL.
And Patriots have how much does Patriots have in cap space next season? We can offer him.
$100 million.
We'll just give him. We'll let him take all that money. He can have it.
But here's the question, though: would the Patriots build their offense around Lamar Jackson?
No.
I see it. Honestly.
No. I'm giving my honest opinion. I don't want Lamar here.
It has to be a team that builds.
I want Lamar.
Jackson.
I mean, who's Lamar building around in Baltimore? He's playing with Duvernay as his wide receiver one.
That's right.
Got Bateman.
Well, Bateman's out for the year.
Bateman's out for the year. Mark Andrews and our 6 running backs that we flip-flop each week. And out of prime, Deshaun Jackson. And that's why I'm like, Odell, come to Baltimore. Come on, please. Please come to Baltimore.
I mean, here's the thing. When I saw Deshaun Jackson sign with the Ravens, I was like, are you kidding me? That's like his third team that he decided to sign out of the blue with. Like, he signed with the Rams one year, and I was just like, yeah, no. He even signed with the Raiders, and I was just like, oh my God, pick a damn team. But you were a damn good wide receiver for the Eagles, okay? You lost the Super Bowl, okay? Like go elsewhere. Do not go with the Baltimore Ravens. You are watch. You don't see Calvin Johnson be like, hey, I'm coming back and going to play for the Lions, yo. No. Like that would be the situation that Deshaun Jackson is. He's like, yo, I'm broke. I don't got money. Where am I going to get money? The damn NFL. Okay, let's play for the NFL. Let's play for the Ravens. How many catches did you have? Oh, right. First game, no catches. Gotcha.
I don't think I'm as worried as I was a couple weeks ago because it seems like Tua is a perfect fit with Miami.
Yes.
With Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill, and then I pray to God that Lamar Jackson doesn't go to Detroit. That's where careers go to die. I don't want his career to die.
Same.
That's not fair to Lamar Jackson.
I mean, I've said this so many times on this pod saying that, I really do feel for Detroit Lions fans. I want them to go to the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. And I apologize if I say it.
We want the Lions to succeed. It's really hard for them. It's hard for me. It's hard for I don't know the Texans. Camp, no.
It's hard for us.
No organization whatsoever. So,
right.
What do you say, Frankie?
I said it's hard for the Patriot fans too.
Well, right. You got 6 Super Bowl rings.
But we haven't been doing well for the last 3 years.
You can't be talking. Be talking about your Super Bowl rings.
No, but we ain't Yankee fans. We ain't gloating about our 6 Super Bowls. We're kind of crying right now because we don't have a really, devised team, and we have a really not great OC right now.
You want to be competitive. I understand that.
I think the Patriots should go after LeBron James as their wide receiver.
Oh, yeah, why not?
No,
why not?
Well, you'd have a part player, part GM. I mean, you can get all the washed-up players you want.
Right, but I mean, here's the problem. The problem with LeBron is that he does not like Boston a lot, so him coming to New England would not be a great idea. I'll tell you that.
Makes no sense why he doesn't, though.
Well, you can pick up Anthony.
Hey, Dev. Hey, listen, Dev. Let's make a deal. Let's make a deal right now. If the Panthers play at New England, you guys send me a ticket to Boston.
Sure. I'll
stay calling right now.
I'll do that.
I think the Panthers would have been good if they kept Matt Rule. What do you guys think?
Oh, shut the hell up. This guy's a college coach.
Bro,
As a college coach, go work in Nebraska, go work at Auburn or freaking Wisconsin.
nah. I
He
mean,
can,
I'm glad
listen,
that
he's a college
you
coach,
knew-
not an NFL coach. He
You
was trying to. Hold on, let me finish. Like, he was trying to switch this team upside down, just trying to make that team look good. He tried Teddy Bridgewater. He tried Sam Darnold. He tried Cam Newton again. He tried P.J. Walker. He tried Baker Mayfield. We're trying P.J. again.
It's not his
So
fault,
you're
though.
so you're
It is
saying,
his fault. Have you not
That's
seen
the
the
point.
Niners game? Have you not seen the Niners game? It was like blood on those blue seats.
No, it's
Yeah.
the quarterbacks he's playing with.
the Panthers were in for a rude awakening. That's all.
But David Tepper made the right move to make the right decision to try to switch this, trying to change it around. When we got picked up Steve Wilkes, the defensive coordinator for the Cardinals, which I won't mind because he's from Charlotte. He is from the Charlotte area, and it really fits us really well. And that's why he owned Tom Brady in that game.
Matt Rule should be the offensive coordinator for the Patriots. We'll take
Yep.
him in. We'll
Yeah,
win Super
I'll
Bowl.
take him. I'll take Frank Wright. I'll take whatever you want. Give us
Just
someone
give us
who
Frank
can actually
Wright.
run
Give-
up and
I-
the
I-
ball.
Matt
don't mind
Patricia,
Frank Wright.
please.
So I must have missed it. What was the deal you guys just made?
So Harrison's a Carolina Panthers fan, and he said if the Panthers come down to New England, I have to buy Harrison a Panthers ticket so that we can all go to the game.
There you
You
go.
gotta send me a plane. You gotta send me a plane ticket as well.
Listen, Harrison, you're from Carolina, right? You gonna come all this way just to watch your team lose? That's not fun.
but might as well have some fun because here's the thing. I actually do have a friend who's from Massachusetts who's a Carolina Panthers fan too. I think you guys would get along greatly, and he was a huge Cam Newton fan too, and McCaffrey. So I'll have to hit you up with his contact after this. But what was I about to say? Oh, so it's just like I want to talk about this Josh Allen so-called injury that has been going upon, and he's been day to day, which I think that he will not be playing against the Minnesota Vikings now.
Oh no.
Smart.
Yeah, I mean, if I was Josh Allen, I would wait out for it because we all saw what happened with Tua when he so-called had a concussion, and they played him, the next day. I mean, the next week, and what happened. So if I was, Josh Allen, right now, you're sitting comfortably at first place. You could be getting passed by the, Dolphins or the Jets, but for Josh Allen, I just waited out for like a month and see how things go, for the Buffalo Bills because I'm just concerned as a fantasy football owner too because I do have Josh Allen in 2 of my leagues. But it's just like, for Buffalo Bills fans' sake, I just don't want him to get injured and then him being out for maybe the remainder of the season. Like, you have to put
So who's Buffalo's backup quarterback?
Case Keenum.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
He's very
I mean,
serviceable.
But here's the thing: Josh Allen isn't missing. He's playing.
You think so?
I think so
Oh
too.
yeah, he's a warrior. He's a warrior. He's gonna play.
I mean, I'm just looking out for, Josh Allen. Like, I don't want him to get, more hurt than he is right now.
So it depends. What's the severity of the injury? Like, how severe is it? Is it minor? Is it something where he should miss a couple weeks? Or is it something if he gets sacked, it'll completely rip off?
I
Like,
think
how severe is the injury?
it's really severe, I believe.
So what I've been hearing, like, if he is, like, out, he could be out for a month with this injury. That's how, like,
Okay, so
be.
okay, so you sit him out for 4 games. You go
Yep.
2-2. You're 8-4. You're what, a 2 seed maybe? Maybe you're still on top of the AFC East. If not, you're going for a wild card, and then whoever you draw in the wild card game, good luck. Maybe the Titans. I mean,
Possibly.
I mean,
that's what I would do if I was the Bills. If I was a head coach right now.
you play the long game because you know what? You're going for the
Right.
Super Bowl. You're the Super Bowl favorites. If he throws a deep ball and it's his elbow, right? It's something with his elbow. He throws a deep ball and it completely pops out of his sock. It's his throwing elbow, right?
Yeah.
Yes, somewhere, yeah.
So didn't something like that happen to Ben Roethlisberger? You just throw a deep ball and your elbow just completely gives out.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm.
I would
think
see.
he was out for this.
See, I would look into that if I were the Bills. Take it week by week. Do some PT. If you go 2-2, and Case Keenum's not a bad quarterback.
No,
I mean,
no.
he's serviceable.
I would like to have him.
They could go 3-1.
I
They got plenty of talent.
I mean, him and Diggs used to play back in Minnesota, so they have chemistry.
And they have a defense behind them. They have a head coach. They got plenty of depth.
No, it's like it wouldn't be bad just to sit him out for 4 games.
I would love to
So
have
okay,
Case
so
Keenum in
what's
Carolina.
All right, you got Baker Mayfield, please. Thank you.
So if anybody's if anyone's near a computer, what's their next 4 games? Because they got Minnesota.
They got Minnesota, and then I know during the Thanksgiving week, I forget who they play, but I know they play.
Have the Vikings, the Bills, the Vikings, the Browns, the Lions, and the Patriots.
That is possibly a 3-1 record, maybe 2-2.
2-2, I could see, because I could see them losing to the Minnesota Vikings because of how well they've been actually playing.
Mm-hmm.
I could see them beating the Browns, beating the Lions, and then potentially losing to us because they're playing at our place. So, and our defense has been well. So I think that's a 2-2 record right there.
So that's 8-4.
Yep. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, sorry, brother. It could be 8-4. You sit at a 5 seed. You're still battling in the AFC East. I mean, you got to think of the long. You got to think of the long run. If you're going for the Super Bowl, what's important right now? Playing game by game, going for the number 1 seed, or get your quarterback at 100%. Know what your team is capable of, and play it out. I mean, you never know. This has been any given Sunday. They might go out and go 3-1 or 4-0 with Case Keenum. I doubt it, but it could happen. What were you gonna say, Harrison? Sorry to cut you off, brother.
Oh no, listen. I'm just gonna say this right now. If the Seahawks wins against the Bucks, Lamar Jackson owns him. Trubisky owns him. PJ Walker owns him. Now maybe Geno Smith. I mean,
here's the thing. He's out here saying Panthers own everybody, but Bill Belichick owns the Panthers franchise. So.
No, we have a winning record against you guys.
Do you? How about that Super Bowl?
How about that Cam Newton in 2012? Oh yeah, he just ran your whole entire defense.
Don't remind me about that game. How we got that pass off?
Super Bowl 50.
Well, in all fairness, this year's Geno Smith owns everybody this year.
Facts.
And listen, I'm gonna focus on my prediction too early. I'm picking the Seahawks to win by 1 point.
Oh, against the Bucks or just the whole year?
Against the Bucks in Germany at 9:30 a.m. Get ready for some breakfast time because it's going to have a blast.
Tom Brady's going to be cooking me some eggs on that 9:30 game. Be making me some breakfast.
I mean, here's the thing. I think that I owe some Seahawks fans an apology because I said that, with them having a starting quarterback in Drew Lock or Geno Smith, I said that the Seahawks wouldn't be doing well. Man, do I owe them an apology because, man, is Geno Smith actually cooking up a lot of good things this season, and I think they could go far.
Dev, Seahawks fans didn't believe that the Seahawks would go this far. This was just something that just nobody did. I mean, what is happening is just a pure miracle, and it's turning into something special.
Right, because here's the thing, Jordan. It's just that many people assume that Geno Smith, he hasn't been a starting quarterback for a team, ever since he used to play for the Jets. That's why people were making assumptions saying, "Oh, the Seahawks will be dead last in their division."
Well, don't forget, guys. Drew Lock was supposed to be the quarterback to start the season. He played so poorly in the preseason. They said, "Geno, you're in." Literally.
Yeah.
He played.
Thank God they did.
Drew Lock played so poorly that it led to Geno Smith being the quarterback, and the man just reinvented himself.
I'll take Drew Lock as my quarterback. I'll take Drew Lock over Mac Jones any day.
What?
You don't mean that.
No.
You don't mean that.
I don't want whatever you're drinking right now. I do not.
Drew Lock over Baker Mayfield.
I believe we go 15-3 with Drew Lock.
15-3. 15-3. I see us going 3-15. Let's just say that one.
That hate is real on my boy Drew Lock. Okay.
Bro, he hasn't done anything in the league.
nothing
Name me one
like-
thing he's done.
It's nothing worse than having Baker Mayfield as your quarterback. I mean, Carolina knows that.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Again, we're a poverty franchise which we have the richest owner in the NFL. God, this is like me. I'm injured right now, man. It's like Christian McCaffrey.
you're injured right now.
Yeah,
I mean, here's the thing. I would not take Drew Lock over anyone else. I'd rather have.
I'll take Drew Lock over Baker Mayfield.
I know you would.
I'll take
Come on.
today's Jay Cutler over Drew Lock.
Ooh, Jake.
Wow.
Mac
I'd
Jones
take
didn't
him.
sound bad.
I'd definitely take him for sure. I mean, even though he was very injury prone back in his Chicago days, but every time he got hurt.
He was a good quarterback in Chicago. He did make the playoffs, right?
No, he
Yeah.
did. He made the NFC Championship in 2010, I believe. I think it was one of his first seasons as a quarterback.
You're right.
And then he got injured for I forgot who their backup was. I don't remember. But yeah, Jay
I
Cutler
think,
did.
It's like number 12, dude. It's like a number 12 dude from Chicago, and then he got picked up by
I don't
P.J.
even
Rodgers.
I don't even want to watch the Patriots play the Jets.
Really? Wow.
I'm not caught. Mac Jones played terrible
Bro.
against the Colts.
Got trust your
we're at
defense.
home.
Defense.
Yes, we were at home against the Colts, and it was like a punting game.
I know,
Well-
and it could be the same thing for the Jets too.
Well,
Not
hey,
bad.
hey, well think
Okay.
of it. Think of it this way. Hang on a second. What if you guys punt the ball 9 times and the guy on the Jets muffs the ball twice? That could be 14 points right there.
Easy, yeah. I mean, when we're in the red zone and that happens, yeah, I'll take that.
Speaking of that, why is this hate on Judon though? I want to get to this.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Defensive player of
What?
the year.
What? I love Judon.
Parsons over Judon as defense player of the year. What has Parsons done this year?
Right.
Is he a sack leader? No.
No.
I'm sorry.
It's just here's the thing. People are hating on Matthew Judon, Frankie, because of this. He's on the Patriots, and he's been performing really well defensively. And,
Judon.
oh, I know. Oh, I
Dude,
keep forgetting.
dude.
He played for the Ravens.
Yeah.
I mean, man.
Actually, I got a good question about this. All right, you're talking about them paying Lamar Jackson, but Ravens don't pay their guys.
They have actually, especially on their defense. Marcus Peters got an extension. Marlon Humphrey's got an extension. Ronnie Stanley got an extension. They are paying their draft picks. They're gonna pay Lamar Jackson. If they don't, we're gonna be set back. I like Tyler Huntley, but we all know he's no Lamar Jackson. We'd be the best.
No.
We'd be the most complete third place team in football if Tyler Huntley is our quarterback. Because the Steelers are going to be rebuilding for the next 8 years or whatever until they find a quarterback. So I don't have to worry about them.
Nah, I think they're keeping Kenny Pickett. He's gonna get better for the next few years. Honestly, I think that they have good wide receivers. They have a top 10 tight end Pat Freiermuth.
And
I think it's still a good team though. The defense is still good. I mean, the offense needs a little bit improvement on the offensive line.
they're
And
well
the wide
coached.
I mean, they need to fire Matt Canada, obviously. Please, for the love of God, I feel bad for them, man. They're struggling like us. I mean, I just want to get these Steelers fans a hug. Come on, bro.
I'm not going to feel bad for the Steelers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're a Ravens fan. You're a Ravens fan. You can't be talking. I feel bad for these Steelers fans. I feel bad for these Raiders fans, bro. Listen, let's just give you a hug, give you a kiss, man. Oh, man, I love you, bro. Give me a hug.
Hey, nobody felt bad for me last year when we were missing our entire team and we had guys like Tony Jefferson.
You guys are 5-2!
We had as many as 35 players on the IR at one point last season.
Oh,
Nobody felt
wow,
bad for
excuses, injuries. Yeah, you guys went 5-2. You guys went 5-2.
Wait, last year? No, we went 8-9.
No, at the beginning, you guys started 5-2?
Yeah, until Lamar Jackson went down.
Oh,
Yeah,
here we go
that
with
was the-
excuses. Oh, here we go with the excuses.
Marlon.
Patriots lost to Buffalo. We didn't make an excuse. Come on now.
What happened? Oh, that was bad play calling. That's why we lost to Buffalo. Going for it on fourth and goal at the 8-yard line. You always take the points.
Jeez,
y'all
should have. It would have been a tie game heading into overtime.
Yeah, it would have been 23-23, and it would have went from there.
Yeah,
on that Monday night game, did you see your players strip the ball from Lamar Jackson? Aren't you guys supposed to be on the same team?
Hey, we wanted to help each other out. Everybody shares the ball in the Baltimore Ravens.
I mean, man, did you guys make Andy Dalton look terrible out there on Monday Night Football?
Thank God. I can't stand facing Andy Dalton. I was nervous about this game because he always gives us issues, and it was just nice to make him look human for once.
Right?
I know this with our number one wide receiver / tight end Isaiah Likely leading our team with 1 catch, 24 yards, and a touchdown.
I see the Saints
I was
moving
getting a
on
little
from
nervous though. I was getting a little nervous because I was playing one of my guys in fantasy, and he had Isaiah Likely, his last player. I was like, please just score only 1 touchdown, and after that, just
it was likely you were going to win, Dev. You're good.
Do you guys see the Saints moving on from Michael Thomas?
What's that?
Do you guys see the Saints moving on from Michael Thomas?
Yes.
He is out for the year. I think he is.
Oh my God, this man is so overrated. I'm sorry, but I hate the Saints, but I don't hate them that much. I mean, it's like, what the fuck? God damn, God. It's like that Markiplier video when he plays Five Nights at Freddy's. God damn, fuck.
It's just like, man, I mean, this guy has not had one healthy season, and I feel for him. It's just like, the time for this thing to possibly move on from him, I think it is.
Has Jarvis Landry played with the Saints this season?
Yeah, he made a couple catches against the Ravens.
Did he? Maybe that's why. I just know
I know he played against Carolina. That's right. When he got hurt.
Okay, so he is back. Okay.
All right, here's the thing. Let's move on to NBA real quick because I do want to talk about the Brooklyn Nets hiring a new coach. Over our coach that they were supposed to get that got suspended.
Yeah, I'm confused about that whole thing. What is going on over there? That whole organization is just a mess.
I don't know what's going on, honestly. Ben Simmons sucks.
Are they going to trade for Jason Kidd next week or something like that? Is that the next topic with the Nets? I mean, it just feels like there's going to be something different every week with them.
Here's the thing. If I would have saw he made it with the Brooklyn Nets, head coach, I would have been a little bit pissed off in that situation because, he was suspended 1 year with the Boston Celtics for supposedly what he did. I mean, we don't know specifically the ideas or the key points about what he did, but the Celtics suspended him for a year. And, when the Brooklyn Nets went, hey, would you like to come over back to us and be coaching the Brooklyn Nets? I would have said no. I would have just been like, I'm sticking with my team because you coached the Celtics for 1 year, you brought them to the finals, and then you get suspended for a year. Now, if I saw that happening, and I was Jermaine, I would have never gone back to the Brooklyn Nets. I would have been like, hey, the Celtics hired me for a reason. Yes, I did some stupid things, last season, which I shouldn't have done, but I'm sticking with my team. I'm not even going to be talking to my old former, Brooklyn Nets. I would not have even had that conversation. I would be like, no thanks. I'm just going to stay on this thing.
And nobody's going to want to deal with Kevin Durant as well. His contract's too big, and the Nets are going to want too much, so he's stuck. I mean, he's literally stuck, and there's no depth around the Brooklyn Nets right now.
I'm so mad the Celtics didn't take that deal with Jaylen Brown. I would have loved to have KD for Jaylen.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord, Jason Tatum and Kevin Durant.
Just imagine that.
Wow.
Here's the thing. This was an actual physical trade that the Brooklyn Nets wanted to do, and the Celtics hung
Oh,
just
you-
hung up the phone after that.
I would too. I'd be like, you're out of your freaking minds.
No, exactly. It's, in this situation, now that we're talking about Kevin Durant, to be honest, I would have just traded Jaylen Brown and maybe Derek White, and I would have loved to get in return Kevin Durant and maybe Seth Curry. I would have accepted that trade right then and there for Kevin Durant.
If we were
I'm not gonna lie. When you look at the Nets on paper, they look so like you got talent. You know, you got Kyrie, you got Kevin Durant, you got Ben Simmons. Which if people were to say, "Oh, Ben Simmons is gonna play amazing," I mean, like even the 70s. Have you seen those 76ers fans?
Hey, Harrison. Harrison, I got one word to describe Ben Simmons, and I'll spell it out for you. SAWFT. Soft.
Oh my God! Not Angela Mori. Oh God.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it looks good on paper, but like you can't.
Yeah.
What? Steve Nash got fired. The other head coach got fired from the Nets
And Kyrie Irving suspended now.
for being homophobic against women or something.
No, he made it like a Jewish thing or whatever towards
A Jewish thing.
Yeah.
That's Kanye West 2.0.
Well, he'll be back when the Earth is flat.
Yeah, right. Like seriously. Hey guys, the Earth is flat. Okay, Kyrie, sure. Ever
If I was
since you said
KD, I'd go to the office and request a trade again. I'd want out.
I would too.
He should. They're gonna be a number 8 seed and get swept by Milwaukee in the first round.
He needs to go to the Hornets. He needs to go to the Hornets.
Bro, let's not talk about the Hornets. All right, that's not even
who-
relevant. Let's move on. All right.
We'll trade him for LeVar Ball, Michael Jordan, and 95, 96 Bulls, Michael Jordan, Time Warp. For Kevin Durant.
That is terrible.
I don't care. I don't watch the Hornets.
Man,
All right.
in all honesty, I think Kevin Durant would have looked scary. I was hearing that Chicago was going to call for Kevin Durant. I heard the Suns wanted him, but I feel like we're much for Kevin Durant.
But if I'm KD, I'd want to get back at the Warriors. I'd go to the Boston Celtics to get back at the Warriors.
I would too. I think he would have been a great fit for the Celtics. I think, we probably be the first. I think KD would win his third ring. And, he would make the team look a whole lot better than our situation right now. I mean,
What do you think? What do you think of KD in Philadelphia?
oh,
Oh
God.
my God.
Oh my God! With James Harden coming back, and he is Ben. Not Ben Simmons. I almost call him Ben Simmons.
Same
What's
thing.
his name?
No, I'm kidding.
That's just your
Tyrese Hunter. Is that his name?
I'm
Tyrese
kidding.
Hunter from the Sixers.
What's his name? Maxey? Maxey? Yeah.
Oh yeah, Maxey. You got Maxey. You got James Harden. Then you get Kevin Durant.
That team would still be soft.
And then Al Horford.
Well, if Philly traded James Harden, that'd be a flop.
Yeah. Well, I mean, here's the thing. Hypothetically, Jordan, what would you do in a trade if you wanted KD in Philly?
Draft picks, and 2 of your key players.
No. Three-way
Because
trade.
that's what it would take.
Three-way trade.
It's unrealistic. That's why Kevin Durant's never going to get traded, and that's why he's staying, because they want these over-the-top trade offers. And then, if I'm any of these other teams, I'm like, I'm not getting rid of my superstar player. Why? Like, I'll give you a couple first round. I will mortgage 2 to 3 years of my future to know if I have a chance of winning the NBA Finals. And that's as far as I would go with that.
The question would be, who would your 2 superstars minus Joel Embiid you would want to trade to Brooklyn, like Tobias Harris and James Harden?
I don't know. I mean, who they got around? They got Maxey. Is Covington still with Philly, or is he
No,
gone?
he's with LA. He's with the Clippers.
Okay.
Embiid's overrated. I'm sorry. Embiid's not even that good.
Really?
I
Really?
don't. Yeah. I think Al Horford's better than Embiid. That's Embiid's daddy. Al Horford's Embiid's daddy.
Wow. You know, I'm a Boston Celtics fan. You guys
What?
know I think Embiid's better. I think he's like a top two.
Okay,
center.
one more team. One more team for Kevin Durant. Long shot, very long shot. Can you imagine Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, and Kevin Durant in the Chicago Bulls?
Oh!
Or could you imagine Kevin Durant with LeBron James in LA?
Oh no, that's so
To get back
poverty.
at
The
Curry?
Lakers are poverty.
I was waiting for somebody to say that. It was you, Jack.
Watch. By the trade deadline or earlier in the season, Anthony Davis will not be an LA Laker. So I feel like
The Lakers suck. Trade
Don't get me started with Anthony
Russell
Davis.
Westbrook.
Anthony Davis is a bust. That man is not good anymore. I do not like him.
I think he gets traded.
Oh,
Where
the
does
Pelicans.
he get traded? Probably
Davis?
AD.
If I were the Lakers, I'd want my money back.
Right.
That's the first thing I'd be doing. Second off, I've been telling for people for years. I understand the Lakers won the finals, but the Pelicans won that trade.
I cannot stand these Westbrook fans. I can't. I
Why?
can't stand them.
Westbrook's top 5 in point guards right now.
I could have sworn.
Oh my god! At breaking the ball!
And making the shot.
Making his shots his ass! He wasn't the team since he was with Houston!
He should be MVP this year.
Oh, hell nah. Westbrook sucks, man. You think that Patrick Beverly gonna carry that team on his back? I don't know if the man sucks or not, because who gets a rat's ass about the goddamn Lakers? The Lakers are the Cowboys.
No, don't ever disrespect LeBron. Thank you.
I'm LeBron. He's about to make his own team in Las Vegas, so.
I mean, we all know he's going to retire once Bronny comes into the league. So wherever Bronny goes, that's where LeBron James will go.
Yeah, and that's actually looking like Oklahoma as the first round draft pick. So.
Damn, LeBron. You know,
they lost Chet Holmgren for the rest of the season with a Lisfranc injury.
Yeah. Oh. I mean, I don't know. Is Bronny going to enter this year's NBA draft? Do you know about that or no?
Oh, I've been hearing about Derek Lively from Duke, Whitehead, that's Oscar from Kentucky, Drew Timme from Gonzaga.
Who's that number one overall pick everyone's been saying tank for? He's like 7'4". He's like 18 years old. He's in the G League or something like that. That's the kid everyone's been talking about, haven't they?
Are you talking about the Australian dude?
Is that who it is?
Are you talking about the dude who transferred is now transferred from Gonzaga? It's like
No,
Australia.
no, not the freshman last season. I'm trying to think of his name. Durant was talking about, LeBron was talking about him. He's like the clear-cut number one overall pick or something like that. With what I heard, I forgot his name already. But I heard he's supposed to be like an all-around player with his height and size. You know what I'm talking about? I can't think of his name.
I know it's nobody on the Duke, because Duke don't have good players, but that's neither lore.
68 players! 68 players are in the NBA!
Boston College on top. Thank you.
You haven't made the NCAA tournament since 2009!
See you in December,
6
buddy.
years old!
See you in December, buddy, when we beat Duke.
You are such horseshit, Frankie.
All right. So real quick, guys, MLB free agency starts up tomorrow.
Okay, I have some news. We re-signed James Paxton. I don't know what your thoughts about it, Dale. I don't know what your thoughts about it, Frankie. I just want to ask you guys.
I have a question though. I do have a hot take, and you guys are not gonna like me for this. But Bogarts is gonna be an LA Dodger.
Over Trey Turner?
I'm sorry. I believe Bogarts is heading to LA.
Listen,
reunite with.
It's so up for grabs for shortstops. If you think about it, I won't mind getting Carlos Correa or a Trey Turner. I won't mind that. We're gonna re-sign Devers. I've been hearing about the re-sign Devers.
But Devers Devers did say if he's not signed by spring training, he's done with Boston. So they
No,
got
no.
a step on it.
No.
You want Hey, you guys want Moncada back? We'll take Devers.
No.
No.
We're gonna keep Moncada. No. You guys have a future with him. No, thanks. Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, he wears like cool spikes and such. He's got like cool batting gloves. He's got a pretty good glove. Oh, come on.
We'd rather have Devers. Thank you.
Absolutely not.
But here's the thing. I've been hearing that the Red Sox have been going back and forth between Devers and Bogaerts, trying to make extensions. But I do have a truly good feeling that Bogaerts will be back with the Boston Red Sox.
I think he will too.
Yeah,
I think he will too.
No.
I can't imagine him nowhere else but the Sox. You know.
Him and Mookie Betts back together like a romance, all over again.
Here's the thing. The difference between Mookie Betts and Xander Bogaerts is that Mookie Betts did not want to be here. Xander Bogaerts actually wants to play for this Boston Red Sox team. That's the whole difference between
the reason why we didn't resign Mookie because he cost too much money.
Yeah. And Xander Bogaerts.
Do you think that we're gonna resign this man for how much $1 million for Mookie Betts?
So what do you think Aaron Judge is gonna want?
He's coming to
the
Boston.
same thing.
Yeah,
same thing. So
let's make this up a deal. Dev, shake my hand right now. Dev, if he comes to Boston, you gotta send me a plane ticket, and we're going to Boston. We're going to Central Park.
Let's do it.
Shake my hand right now. Shake my hand right now. Let's make a deal.
My camera angle is so weird. Yes, there we go.
Well, I mean, I know why y'all shook that because that ain't happening. So,
dude, it's gonna happen. Judge to Boston. We'll be talking about it in the next 4 weeks.
He hasn't won a World Series, and these Yankees fans are so positive. They talk about their 27 Mickey Mouse rings.
Here's the thing. It would be a nice, really good revenge, because I've said this last week, and I said this 2 weeks ago, too, and I'll say it again. We deserve Aaron Judge because they took Jacoby Ellsbury from us, and they also took Johnny Damon from us, one of our really good outfielders. So it's time for us to take the Judge and have a Judgian season. So we're going to get Aaron Judge. So, I mean, I don't know if I believe in time bloom. He said he's going to try to make the team better, but if he does resign Devers and Bogaerts and we somehow get Aaron Judge, I'll be a happy day. That's all I got to say.
We got to get Vasquez back. I don't know if he's going to come back or not. Is he coming back?
We need a bullpen. We need a bullpen for sure.
Is he coming back, though, Vasquez?
I mean...
We'll see.
Our team needs something.
If not, I'm totally fine with having McGuire and having Wong as our two catchers.
All I'm saying, though, is last season was a bust. And like I said before, the Red Sox, said before, I'm not hyped on Trevor Story. Never will be.
I'm not either.
He's got to prove to me. He's got to prove to me that he's worth that money.
Outside of Nolan Arenado, I will never be hyped up on Colorado Rocky players. I can't. I can't do it.
Here's the thing. I think Trevor Story's going to do well for us this upcoming season, whether he's playing second or short. I mean, here's the thing. I think he has a lot to prove. We did sign him for 5 more years. So, he's got 5 more years left in his contract. And I think he's going to show up. He had a great, season defensively. And he had some great chances offensively. But I think that this Red Sox team is going to show up a lot during this offseason. And it all depending on, come 5 o'clock tomorrow, is that Chaim Bloom's going to be on a lot of phone calls. Because here's the thing. Yeah. Like Harrison said, I'll be happy. If Xander Bogaerts signs elsewhere, I'll be happy if we get like a backup like Swanson, if we get Correa, or if we get what's his name, Turner. One of those 3 players, I'll be fine with.
And also, we have some other news, by the way. Rob Refsnyder signed for a 1-year contract, maybe.
Yes, that just happened.
So how do you guys feel about Rob Refsnyder? He's okay. He's not bad.
Yes.
He has some game-winning plays against the Yankees. And I think against the Tigers, I believe.
Yeah, he hit a couple home runs here and there. He's had some clutch shots. And I've been also hearing that Tommy Pham wants to come back here. So That's
I
a
won't
huge
mind that
for
either.
the Red Sox.
He'll be a good right fielder.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
think so
God.
too.
Why don't we
Oh,
just
here
sign Manny
comes some-
Marrera's
here
back?
Frankie is some negativity in this podcast right now.
What?
I don't-
I'm not negativity. I hate Trevor Story. He hasn't performed to the money that he is.
Listen, Frankie, give him one more chance.
give him this-
It's like that video. It's like that video. Oh, baby, give me one more chance.
When JD Martinez signed with the Red Sox, what did he do? He came in and
No, he's not
home
resigning.
He won a World Series with us at least.
yeah. I
Yes.
mean, I'm just saying, Trevor Story is just not worth that money. He's a bust. And
Can we just talk about the Yankees always talk about we haven't won a World Series in 86 years? You know how many years since the Yankees won a World Series?
yeah,
13
12 years.
years.
yeah. Until Bogarts goes there this season.
That's what. Wait. You're saying he's going to LA. Now you're saying he's
I
going
just see him going to those two teams. I mean,
I mean-
Bogarts is staying.
Yeah,
I don't see
I
him
agree with
staying.
you, Jordan.
He'll
I
get
think that
him.
he's saying.
Aaron
There's-
Judge is going to the Los Angeles Angels.
Yep. Well, I've been hearing Giants.
Trout, Ohtani, and Judge.
Oh,
I,
here we
Damn.
go.
I with a perfect 82-80 record, but they're all going to get paid.
I mean, here's the thing.
That's the thing.
If I'm Aaron Judge and I'm thinking of my situation, the one team I'm not going back to is those damn Yankees. To be honest, like here's the
After
thing.
what
they
they did to him,
they
did to him too. I
Right.
Yeah, he's not going back.
No,
How did wait?
Like-
I'm sorry to cut you off, Dev, but why do your fans boo you in the playoffs? Like, come on.
yeah,
For everything he did for them.
right.
Yeah.
Like he was the all-time home run Yankee leader that upcoming season, and he did not do well during the playoff time, but
he wasn't the only one though. That Houston's always been known for pitching.
right.
Every team's going to perform like that with Houston's pitching. Their starting
Right.
pitching has been astronomical for years, and that's the Yankees' weakness. They are power or nothing. They are not a fundamental baseball team. They're not.
Right, and you would have expected with having Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton on your team that you would have said, maybe the Yankees can win 3 or 4 championships. Have they? They've won absolutely nothing since getting Giancarlo and having Aaron Judge on that team.
Fundamentals, and their weaknesses in the bullpen.
Yep.
They need help in the bullpen.
And here's the thing: I wouldn't be surprised because Anthony Rizzo declined his option with the New York Yankees. You know where he
Red
might
Sox.
be signing?
Red
The Cubs.
Sox.
The Cubs. Why not reunite?
Honestly,
Not yet.
I
Not yet?
don't like
Not yet.
Anthony Rizzo. I don't
I
care.
want him on the Red Sox.
I love Rizzo.
He's better than Trevor Story. Let's get rid of Trevor
Oh
Story. Let's
my
get
God.
Anthony Rizzo.
Put
Let's
Rizzo
get it
short.
I mean, here's the thing. I think we're fine at first base with Tristan Koss. I think he's going to be a great first baseman come years to come.
Whoa, wait, sorry. But what about Eric Hosmer?
Yeah, he opted in.
So he's in. So he's coming on
how
this
about-
team.
How about the Padres?
He's not on the Padres.
No, Rizzo.
Oh,
Hosmer's on the Red Sox, wasn't he? He got
Yes,
traded to Boston.
he's with the Red Sox for I think 3 more years with the contract that he has with the Padres. So
Tatis, Machado.
So basically, we have
Soto,
3 years
Rizzo.
with Eric Hosmer.
Josh Bell.
Josh
So,
Bell. You
Dev-
can put Rizzo at DH
Yeah,
So
why not?
or Bell. You can put
So
Bell at DH.
If you wake up and Aaron Judge is the Red Sox, what you doing?
Dude,
I'm kissing Devin right now.
dude, I am literally. I was literally no joke. I'm going streaking outside my house right now. If that happens,
We're going
And
streaking.
Dev, you gotta send me the plane ticket right now to Boston.
yes, sir. You know it. I'll be seeing you in April. The first Fenway Park game we'll be going to is whoever versus whoever. I'm gonna be like, Harrison, you're coming here, and we're definitely watching Aaron Judge and
Dude, we
Red
gotta
Sox.
bring in Rob. We gotta get in Rob in this podcast.
Yeah, we gotta bring the trio for sure. I mean, but
We gotta-
oh my god,
We'll
I-
talk about when baseball starts. We're gonna talk about baseball all day.
oh definitely. This is going to be a fun time to start talking about food.
Until we start playing like we played last season. We ain't
I swear to
talking about
God,
baseball.
I swear to God, I hope we play better baseball if we get Aaron Judge.
Man, Dev, I feel you.
I'm sorry. I watched the Red Sox halfway, and then I stopped watching baseball. I gave up.
Dude, I had to watch the Red Sox because that's my job. I have to produce the games. I was just like every home run, I'm just like, oh great. Oh, another 3-hour marathon, fun. And I had to produce that crappy 28-7 victory with the Toronto freaking Blue Jays.
Oh my Lord, I remember that.
I was sitting there, I was just like, is it bad that I was kind of cheering on the Blue Jays to score 8 more runs to make it like the most runs scored at Fenway Park?
Speaking of that, I think Aaron Judge to the Blue Jays is another team I could see.
I mean, if you put George Springer, Aaron Judge, and Grichuk together, and Gurriel or whatever, wouldn't be a bad solution for the Blue Jays.
Hey Dev, you know who I really want to come back?
Who?
Sandy Leon.
Oh, Sandy Leon. Oh, I thought you were going to say our boy Benintendi. Because I know.
I kind of miss him. I know you missed him.
I know. Sandy Leon wouldn't be a bad option, but who would you rather have back with us, Leon or Vasquez?
Oh,
that's an easy question.
I think it's an obvious answer for me. It's Vasquez for power, easily.
Why not? Why not the Red Sox go and sign Manny Ramirez back?
Yeah, right. yeah. And then I'll win the lottery. But damn, I mean, I can't wait for tomorrow. Once 5 o'clock hits, it's going to be.
You know what?
My phone's going to be blowing up.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy that gets me? Big Poppy played on the Twins and came to the Red Sox and started balling out.
Right. And if it wasn't for Pedro Martinez, we wouldn't be having David Ortiz right now. All thanks to him.
The Yankees wouldn't have a daddy right now if it weren't for Pedro Martinez.
well, the new the Astros are the Yankees' daddy now.
Dude,
so
the shortstops are so up for grabs. Trey Turner, Carlos Correa, Xander Bogaerts, Danny Swanson, Andres, Jose Iglesias, Marlon Gonzalez, Didi Gregorius. It's like,
I mean, I wouldn't.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, what?
No, go ahead.
No, I said I wouldn't mind having Didi Gregorius, but I'd rather have someone with experience like Swanson would be nice. I feel
So as Red Sox fans, sorry to cut you off, Dev. What do you guys need the most going into this offseason? What position do you need that's going to put the Red Sox as a playoff team or even over the top?
Judge. We need a power hitter, Aaron Judge.
We need a power hitter. I think that we put him at DH.
Well,
and guess what? I would put Aaron Judge at DH, designated hitter, and we get Tommy Pham, Kike, and Alex Verdugo. I mean, and we got Eric Hosmer, and we get sign Bogey, or else we can pick up someone else like a Tim Anderson, or maybe
Tim Anderson.
No, I mean he exercised his option. He's coming back.
Yeah.
But he's coming back actually.
If he didn't sign his extension, but
he'll get extended by the White Sox.
And also the Red Sox do need a lot of help with bullpen because that's what we were struggling the most with last season was getting that setup man and that closer. So a player from our old friend and foe Yankees, I wouldn't mind bringing here with Zach Britton. He's not a bad from the bullpen. Zach Britton.
Hey, you know why I wish I kind of want back? Eldes Matas, Martin Perez.
Martin. I don't know if he signed his player option yet.
No, he's a free agent after this. I mean, I've been looking at the free agent. Garrett Richards, part of the Rangers. Martin Perez, he was part of the Rangers. He's in free agency. I mean, I've been Norris Chapman. I mean,
I wouldn't mind Chapman. I don't know about you guys, but I wouldn't mind Chapman here.
I wouldn't. I don't think he has it anymore.
Garrett Richards.
I just don't think he's worth the drama.
Yeah,
I think if anything, well, no, Edwin Diaz is staying with the Mets. You want to get a new generational closer.
Yeah, he's
you want to go younger if you can.
Right, or at least try to. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to put him in the 7th inning, I just think Joe Madden completely burned out his arm in 2016.
Oh my God! God, Jesus
Imagine
Christ.
we sign Matt Carpenter. Matt
Carpenter wouldn't be a bad idea to come off the bench.
Matt Carpenter, white man, white potato head looking ass.
No, but would it be Matt Carpenter with a mustache or no mustache? I mean, if it's with the mustache, that's a valuable pickup.
Right, definitely. I mean, he can grow his beard. He can grow a mustache. He can do whatever the hell he wants, man. He can live life. Like, come on, man. I mean, if Aaron Judge comes here too, man, he could grow a freaking beard too.
Trey Mancini will be there. I mean, there's Nelson Cruz, Jake Lamb.
I mean, so many options right here. I mean, a lot of things will happen next week that'll probably shock us, sadden us, but
guess who's not going to make any of those moves? My Chicago White Sox, because all of our young talent is signed. No, we need a second baseman, actually. Isn't Segura and Wong available at second base?
I mean, take Gene Segura. I mean, he declined his option, so that's declared him a free agent.
That's probably what the White Sox will do. We need a second baseman and a starting pitcher.
And your boy Jose Abreu
and unfortunately, I think Abreu's gone.
Yeah.
Unless he wants to stay. I hope he comes back, but we drafted a first baseman in the name of Andrew Vaughn, and he's producing. And that's exactly why we drafted Free We Hoopin'.
What happened?
I called it.
I had to bring it in here. We are gonna. It is getting to our 1:30 mark.
All right.
Can we make our predictions, or do we?
We're gonna do some picks now. But I just want to say, Free We Hoopin', because we need him back.
Wait. Free We Hoopin' and free Johnny too.
Yeah, free Johnny, but he's a New York Jets fan. We gotta
Well, everybody will come to his defense because the Jets have a defense.
Right.
He ain't getting no ice cream after this bye once he loses to us.
That's right.
Alrighty. So we got in the primetime game. We have the trash Carolina Panthers. Mid. Team with no quarterback versus about to be NFC South champions of the division. Going to be the greatest division of all time. The Atlanta Falcons. Who we got here?
First of all, I commend you for hyping up this game because that's probably the most excited I will get watching this game.
No. What I was gonna say, I'll take a Carolina Panther in my toilet during the game because it ain't.
I think that loss with the Carolina Panthers did to Atlanta, it's still hurting them. And the Bengals were definitely mixing it up against the Carolina Panthers last week.
Hey.
That was my lock of the week, a 21-point win. Thank you, Baker Mayfield, for the garbage time points, or else I would have been wrong. No. In all seriousness, this should be a good game. Carolina has to win if they want any sort of chance at the NFC South, but I think Atlanta needs this more. I think that's really the only threat to Tampa Bay right now. So I got Atlanta by 7 points over Carolina.
Okay.
I'm going to say DJ Moore keeps his helmet on when he's getting a touchdown. And I'm going to go with the Carolina Panthers winning this one. Getting a nice revenge win.
It's going to be close, man. It's good. I'm going to watch either way, even though I don't think that we're going to. I'm going to say Carolina by 1 point, 22-21. Carolina wins 22-21.
I hope they win for you, Harrison. I hope they win for you.
I hope they win too. I'm praying to Jesus right now.
I'm going with the underrated Cordell Patterson. Cordell Patterson is underrated. Because who's ever going to vote for the Carolina Panthers? Come on now. If you're a bet man, you take the Atlanta Falcons.
Cordell Patterson over 100 yards rushing.
I'm just saying, at least the Atlanta Falcons keep their helmet on. You know, they actually play with helmets on, not helmets off.
Well, you know who the Carolina Panthers should pick up? Mason Rudolph. So the next time someone takes off their helmet, you can whack these over the head. You just whack over the head.
Oh my god!
What did I tell you?
all I'm saying is the Carolina Panthers' only hope is signing Matt Rule back as their head coach because they're gonna need him.
No, hell no! He's a college coach. Go back to Nebraska. Go work at Nebraska or something. Go work at Auburn.
Oh my god, this is crazy.
Alrighty, our next game, the GOAT, the greatest of all time, the daddy of the Carolina Panthers in the Super Bowl, the Tom. I'm gonna say it as Skip Bayless would say, Thomas Edward Patrick Brady versus the Seahawks.
Hold on.
Seahawks?
Wait. Everybody with me. Ready? Gino. I'm going with
the Seahawks, man. I believe it. Geno Smith will own Brady. P.J. Walker own Brady.
Yep.
Trubisky own Brady.
Those quarterbacks can
And
own Tom
Lamar
Brady.
Jackson own Brady.
Those quarterbacks can own Tom Brady, but did they win in the Super Bowl against Brady? No.
Yes.
No.
Geno
That
Smith.
field goal.
Geno Smith,
No.
the reincarnation of Eli Manning. I mean, he's been reborn. He's reborn.
Don't worry, people. Tom Brady's gonna cook up some nice eggs because he's gonna be cooking up at 9:30 some touchdowns.
Hold on. You know what the chances of Tampa Bay winning this game? 9. Because they're give me Seattle Seahawks by
Give me
7
the Seahawks.
points over.
Give me Seahawks by 3. Seahawks 23-20.
Yeah, Tom Brady's not playing where he's at because he has no wide receivers. Okay, so let's stop disrespecting the GOAT.
You know what?
Brady's wash.
Who you
He'll
got,
be-
Dev?
I'm going with the Seahawks. The reincarnation of Eli Manning.
Gino.
Alright, now you're just hyping on the hype train now, okay? Alright, now you're just hyping the hype train because Brady's gonna be cooking. Brady's winning by 50, and that's the end of that. The Seahawks are just overrated. Name the teams that they played. Go ahead.
Let's see. Teams that they played. The Broncos.
Mid. Yeah, mid. Okay, keep going.
The New York Football Giants.
Mid. They're not even good. They're gonna get knocked out in the first round. They're not undefeated.
I know.
All right, go on. All right,
Sweeping that division rival Arizona Cardinals.
Arizona's mid. They're not even good. Come on.
Hey, that's okay. Hey, they're beating the teams they're supposed to beat.
Name a team like the Chiefs or Buffalo, then we'll talk. All right. Until then, Geno Smith will always be mid. All right. Will always be mid.
I mean, like Trav.
Yeah.
Well, remember that one time the reincarnation of Eli Manning? He was 9-7, and they exited.
Am I lagging or are you lagging?
Oh, right, I'm back.
All right. That's because of that Tom Brady hate.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
No, the accidental reincarnation of Eli Manning. Give me the Seahawks by 7.
Give me the Seahawks by 3.
What we got next?
Well, I didn't pick yet, but I just want to say this real quick. Tom Brady's winning the Super Bowl this year.
No!
Yeah. He's winning the Super Bowl this year. Yeah.
I'll be in tears.
Bucks by 90. He owns every team in the NFL. But anyways, on to the next one. We got the overrated Vikings versus the Buffalo Bills.
This one.
This one's tough. If Josh Allen plays,
Yeah.
I'm picking Buffalo. But right now, is he doubtful? Is he not gonna play?
He's day to day right now.
So if he's day to day right now, I'm gonna go with Minnesota just because, like, if Josh Allen's gonna be out, so.
Dang it. I'm gonna go Minnesota.
Yeah, if Case Keenum's in, Josh Allen's not 100%. Give me Minnesota by 1. They'll trail by double digits again. They'll find a way to win.
Yes, sir. Ricky, who you got?
I'm picking the greatest coach of all time, Buffalo Bills. McDermott owns Bill Belichick now. Love to see it.
All right. Who's next?
A snooze fest. We got the Detroit Lions versus Chicago Bears.
I actually like this game. I think it's gonna be a lot of scoring. If you're a fan of points, if you're a fan of points, go check this game out. High scoring, overtime.
Yep.
Justin Fields game-winning rushing touchdown. Give me the Bears 37, the Lions 31.
I'm gonna go with the Bears too.
I'm going with the Lions, 32-30. 32-30.
Damn.
And I'm going with 0-0, a tie. Mediocre.
Man, Frankie, you an old fart, man.
All right, now listen. We got the greatest quarterback to ever play the game. Better than Tom Brady. Patrick
Eli
Mahomes.
Manning? Oh.
Patrick Mahomes. Eli Manning's made, okay? He won off a helmet. He won off a helmet catch, okay? Brady never won off a helmet catch, all right? Let's come on.
Yeah, Brady won because of the tuck rule. We can have that discussion.
Listen. I want to see Eli. I want to see Eli Manning do that again. That will never happen.
Eli Manning would win 6 Super Bowls with Tom Brady's roster on the Buccaneers. I'm just saying.
That's why he's retired early, where he belongs, on the Peyton Manning show, okay, on Monday night.
Did you see his conditioning on that Gatorade commercial with that little girl? I mean, he's still got it.
Somehow. Somehow he's got it.
All right, so who are the Chiefs playing?
Against this Creators Youth Sports' team, the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh, it's Chiefs. It's not going to be close. Give me wait, what did they favor by? 10.5? I think they're favored by 10.5 points. I'm going to say the Chiefs win close at the beginning of the first half, and then the Chiefs are going to destroy them. I'm going to say Chiefs win 21-9.
I'm going to go Chiefs by 50. Easy game. 50-1.
I'll have the Chiefs by 24 in the first half, and then Andy Reid does what Andy Reid does best. He keeps his foot off the pedal, and Jacksonville will make it somewhat interesting. Give me the Chiefs by 8 over the Jaguars.
Damn.
Wow. Nobody would ever think Jacksonville would beat the Raiders, okay?
Oh God.
I had a tie. It almost happened.
I see Trevor Lawrence marching down that field, kicking a game-winner field goal, and Jacksonville wins by 3.
So you're telling me Trevor Lawrence is going to make the comeback and he's going to kick the field goal to beat the Chiefs?
Oh yeah.
I love it.
I gotta go to
the That's why he's the number 1 overall pick, right?
Not trying to miss off topic. I'm not trying to be off topic, but when the Seahawks beat the Bucs, I'm gonna be the same thing like when we play against the Bucs, and I'm gonna be like, Bucs, what happened?
Yeah, and I'm gonna be saying, Seahawks, what happened? You're overrated.
How dare you disrespect the reincarnation of
I can't wait. I'm gonna embarrass all the Seahawks fans after this game, because we're on a bye, so I can watch that game in peace.
Well, apparently everyone thinks I'm a Seahawks fan, which is completely not true.
I mean, hey, listen, I wouldn't say that, because Dev is an undercover Eagles fan now. If you guys don't know, he is an undercover Eagles fan. He's a bandwagon.
My second favorite team, man. Got to cheer on Miles Sanders right there. I love the Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly. We gonna be 17-0.
Yes, sir.
Oh my God, we got Tyler Sports' team. Oh, I can't stand this team. Miami Dolphins. Oh my God. He gets annoying with this team on TikTok, okay?
I just saw him on my FYP for the first time. I'm like, man, that dude's aggressive.
I like him, but he's
This kid is total bullshit.
He's even got the Tua like thing going on with his eyes.
Listen, I love Tua. Wait, who did the Dolphins play? The
Browns.
the Browns, Myles Garrett and company.
Give me the Browns. Browns.
Give me the
Browns.
Dolphins. Give me the Dolphins.
Okay.
Give me Rush.
27-24.
27. Okay.
Nick Chubb, 130 yards. Kareem Hunt, 100 yards. Miami can't stop a cold apparently on defense, and this Browns defense is for real. Give me the Browns by 10.
Are they? Because they lost to Mac Jones.
True. Without Myles Garrett.
But Miami's winning this. It's not even close.
Not even close.
Well, I mean, Frank has something to agree with.
Tyreek Hill's just that's why receiver in the game.
Tyreek Hill's that dude.
Yeah, BA Sports saying Tyreek Hill is overrated. Yeah, right.
I told this to Dev, I am not stopping. David Mills season, going to the New York Giants and going to defeat them.
I'm going with the Giants. I'm going to root for my Duke quarterback.
I'm going with the Houston Texans.
Oh, okay.
Give me the Houston Texans. I think we're going to see a little losing streak happen for the Giants.
I hate all the disrespect on David Mills. When he comes to
I never
Patriot,
hate
he ought
on
to be
David
bowing
Mills.
down. He ought to be bowing down to greatness. David Mills is better than Mac Jones, better than Bailey Zappi.
Oh my God.
I am a David Mills believer.
You know who Davis? You know why you say that? Because he reminds you of Eli Manning.
Listen. No. If Bill Belichick wasn't dumb at drafting picks, we could have had David Mills as our quarterback and not Mac Jones.
I'm glad we're sticking with Mac because I think that he's a better answer.
Is he? Because he can't even score a touchdown to save his career.
He's been in a playoff game. Has Davis Mills been in a playoff game before?
Yeah, but we also got a DILO thrown at us, okay? Kendrick Bourne wasn't company to that DILL, okay? Right to the face.
Yeah.
Oh, Lordy.
All right, we got the best quarterback in the league, Andy Dalton. Taking on
the Red
Small
Rifle.
Hands Pickett.
Give me the Steelers.
Give me. I'm going with New Orleans.
New Orleans. I'm going New Orleans on this one.
Yeah, I think Pittsburgh's winning this one. I don't like Andy Dalton. He sold me on this Ravens game. I just want to smack him. I can't stand the Ravens.
Hey, listen.
When I seen Lamar run all over him, I was so mad.
With our leading receiving core of Isaiah Likely, it was just too much for the Saints with his one catch for 24 yards.
Because I don't know if you guys know this Dylan guy, he's too cocky for these Ravens.
I love Dylan. He's a great guy.
But oh my God, he's got bad takes out.
Who we got next?
All right, we got the Broncos and Titans.
Give me the Titans.
Yeah, Titans.
Even though Trav's gonna be at the game, he's gonna go call. You got to me.
No, guess what? I'm representing Trav. Broncos by 50.
All hail King Henry.
That's right. All hail.
Give me the Titans. Revenge game for the Titans.
That dude's overrated.
And you know what? I can't wait to hear the interview. What happened to that game when the Broncos lost by 16? I don't know. It was tough, I threw it in the triple coverage, but you know what? On to next week. Let's ride.
That's right. Broncos country.
Let's ride.
And now listen, for the next game, I'm rooting against this team until this coach is fired, and that's the Raiders. Until Josh McDaniels is out, I'm going with the Colts. Jeff Saturday's first W as the head coach, and we're going to get it.
I'm going to say Raiders. I cannot see this Colts
Frankie
team.
said the Colts. They really just Did he just say the Colts?
Jeff Saturday is going to be better than Bill Belichick in his first game as a head coach.
First of all, you can't have a head coach named Saturday when an NFL team plays on Sunday. I mean, that's a disadvantage from the start. I mean, unless they bring back Saturday Night Football. Listen, if the Raiders somehow lose, this is my lock of the week. There is no. I hope you're right, because the Raiders are the biggest laughingstock here in Vegas, and I'm loving every second of it. But I just don't see it. I don't see how a guy that's supposed to coach on Saturdays, but he's there on Sundays, and a guy that is analytics from a video game to call the offense for the Colts. I think this will be like, just because it's the Raiders, maybe 21-13 Raiders.
Yeah.
You know what's funny, though? Everybody said Jacksonville was going to lose to this Raiders, okay? And what happened? Trevor Lawrence dominated.
The Colts have nothing.
Yes, they do. They have Jeff Saturday, one of the best head coaches.
Yeah, but what do they have on offense? Nothing.
Let's respect. Put Jeff Saturday in.
Hang on. He's got a point. I mean, he is undefeated. I mean, I gotta give Jackson credit here. They are undefeated. You know, I mean, also Matt Rule hasn't lost in 5 weeks. Let's give credit where it's due.
Listen, I'm gonna say this. I need Josh McDaniels to be fired so you can come back home and get rid of Matt Patricia's ass and send him back to Detroit where he belongs.
Come home.
Coming home.
All right, my friend. What's the next game? What we got?
Ooh, we have the greatest of all time, better than Brady and Patrick Mahomes, I would say. Aaron motherfucking Rodgers, baby. Versus
I want to say Packers, but I'm gonna say the Cowboys.
Is this Sunday Night Football?
No, 425.
Okay. Cowboys by $1 million.
Oh my God.
Green Bay sucks.
When are you guys gonna ever stop doubting the GOAT? Stop doubting Aaron Rodgers. Please just stop. All right, he's got no wide receiver core, okay? I mean, look at Lamar Jackson gets his team handed to him, all right? He has a good team. Aaron Rodgers is literally playing with a bunch of homeless people in trash cans, okay?
Not everybody can have out of prime Deshaun Jackson. You got a point. And backup tight end Isaiah Likely and third string running back Kenyon Drake. I mean, it's too easy for us over here. I mean, it's way too easy.
You gotta know, never doubt Aaron Rodgers, all right? People are doubting Tom Brady, all right? He had a rough season. Their wide receiver core is garbage. Mike Evans is overrated. He needs to come back home, Brady. Aaron Rodgers could come to New England as well. I mean, come on.
Okay, so there's going to be something weird that's going to happen. It happens every single week, and this is the game. It's going to happen.
Okay.
It makes no sense for a team to lose to the Lions but beat the Cowboys, but it'll happen. Give me Green Bay for the upset. 15-14, 5 field goals.
I'm sorry, but if they lose at Lambeau Field, Matt LaFleur, he's gone.
Oh, yeah.
He's out of here.
Aren't they in Dallas?
No, they're home. They're at
Lambeau.
Yeah. So if they lose, I'm sorry, but he's in the hot seat.
They'll floor him in melted cheese and scrape him off the field.
Before we get into the next game. Oh, yep.
Cowboys and Packers?
Yep.
I think it's Cowboys.
I want to say Packers, but it might be the Cowboys. So I'm picking Cowboys.
All right.
And before we get to the rest of the schedule, at least me and Dev can sit back and not be worried about Mac Jones this game. All right, this week.
God.
What are we doing, guys? My team's on too.
And Ravens fans too. Ravens are on their bye week too.
I mean, with all the third string wide receivers and tight ends in the world, I'm loving it. And guess who we play next week?
Who do you play?
Harrison, hi.
I'm not watching that game.
Oh my God, you're playing Mid Carolina, man. You're about to drop 100. It's about to be 100 fest.
Next week about to be so much fun.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get our ass raped.
And it's gonna be fun to watch, baby.
All right, what we got next?
All right, we got the Birds, the Arizona Cardinals versus. Now this is a team I can see Odell going to back home to LA Rams.
Oh.
Well,
I'm picking the Rams just because, I mean, they beat them every single year, so I'm picking the Rams.
Okay.
well, Kyle Murray is still caught up in his video game.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
I think that's going to be too much of a distraction for him, and he's going to come up short. So give me the Rams by 6. Give me a Kyle Murray pick 6 to end the game. They'll go to overtime.
Ooh. Okay.
Give me 23-17 Rams.
Give me video game boy Kyler Murray. He's going to get this win like he's playing actual Madden, but he doesn't know the playbook. I'm going to give him a win. It's going to be 20-14. Game winning touchdown to my boy D.
I dig it.
Did you guys see that interview with Buddy Baker or no?
Oh,
Baker?
yes.
That man is so inspiration. That man is the next. I just love that man. But I'm saying the Cardinals.
All right.
Yeah, Buddy Baker.
All right.
The worst Sunday night game in history.
Worse, really?
Oh, boy.
Yeah, NFL Mike's team, the Los Angeles Chargers versus Harrison's favorite player, Christian McCaffrey.
Oh.
49ers.
I'm picking the Niners. My gut's saying Niners for some reason. I just don't know why.
I am a 49ers fan this weekend because if the Chargers lose, we might be in a potential spot of making the 7th seed for the playoffs.
I don't trust the Chargers. Give me the 49ers.
Yep. 49er game. Gang, Niner game.
I'm on Team NFL Mike. We are going to go with the Chargers over the 49ers. Herbert never disappoints.
Well, you gotta understand this too. This is like the 180th consecutive road game for the Chargers, so they're used to it.
True. You're not wrong.
Now, can we all say for the last game, we're gonna say goodbye to this undefeated streak with the Commanders? To see Philadelphia at home, Lincoln Field.
No, I'm picking the Eagles, and guess what? I'm tired and I'm going to bed.
I'm going Tyler Heineke by 40 in a demolished game.
It's going to be Eagles. Miles Sanders goes for 4 touchdowns.
All right, Eagles fan, we get you, okay?
Eagles by 3. It'll be a close game.
What you got, Harrison?
I'm going with the Eagles.
Hey, I'm just happy my team's not losing this week. I love the bye week.
We got nothing to deal with.
When I see y'all next Wednesday, I'll be talking about how those Eagles did when they lose their undefeated streak.
I'll remember that. But
yeah, you will.
Episode number 4 is now in the books. Thank you guys all for tuning in, for watching. Harrison, thank you for coming on. Jordan, we appreciate you for coming on.
And as always, El Duke in the building.
We'll be on same time, same place, 8 o'clock or 8:15, whatever time we want. But thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. Free Wee Hoopin', free Johnny. Follow all these wonderful people on TikTok. Harrison, what's your handle?
It's my same thing as my username right now.
Yep. Jordan, say your handle since you're the closest to 100K on here.
Jay Brunette 92. Geno Smith versus the world.
And you've got mid Lamar Jackson as his quarterback.
MVP Lamar Jackson.
Thank you guys all for tuning in for episode number 4. Episode number 5 will be coming up next week. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
All right. I'm going to bed. Good night.